This is you.
And this represents all the obstacles and so-called barriers in the way of your ambitions. That stinks.
Live life on your own terms. Boundaries and obstacles only exist because you see them as such.
I mean, the goal is to live the best life possible, right?
Things we do for a good vlog.
My job was to get the rock. My job was done.
The more we have, the bigger the impact. Yeah. This is you.
And this represents all the obstacles and so-called barriers in the way of your ambitions. That stinks.
You are a rock.
This is your life of possibilities.
Now, we actually planned this video when it was going to be a nice clear day and we want to see the nice scenery, but actually it's probably better that there's a bunch of fog. Because sometimes in life, you can't really see where you're going. Sometimes you do have a great view, other times there's a bunch of fog, can't quite see where your life is going, but that doesn't stop you from making progress.
Now, originally we were going to get bull nonsense, but there's no bulls around here.
So, if you're the rock and you're moving outwards, there's always going to be obstacles in your way, always. And it's up to you on how you see those obstacles.
Now, when you come across those obstacles, you can either stop and get held in place by them, or you can squash your way through them.
Understanding that obstacles are there to be squashed into the ground, you maintain your momentum. When you see an obstacle or a barrier to your ambitions for exactly what it is, sheep shit, in this example we normally use bull, it's just a sheep shit excuse. You can squash it in the ground. If you're a rock, you squash it into the ground. The rain comes, you get clean, the excuse is washed away, and you keep going.
Now, one of the reasons we use shit is that when you come across sheep shit, horse shit, dog shit, whatever, you naturally stop and you're like, oh, I don't want to touch that, I don't want to get it on me. You don't want to get dirty, you don't want to touch it, you don't want to deal with it.
But if it's in the way of your ambitions in life, everybody wants to stay comfortable, everybody wants to stay nice and clean and cozy, and they don't want to get themselves dirty, so they back away from it and they forget about their ambitions. Life's not that simple.
Plough through it.
Be willing to get yourself dirty and uncomfortable. So every time you back away from one of these obstacles, stays in place and your ambitions get a little bit further away, a little bit smaller. Before you realise it, all your obstacles and barriers have stacked up and your ambitions are gone.
When you squash them into the ground, they wash away. You clear them out your path and you can continue on towards your goals.
Because the alternative, if you keep backing away, all you're left with
is your sheep shit excuses.